God shield I should disturb devotion.
Hey everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome to Ms. Mojo. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 movie and TV moments that made us love Paul Rudd.
Hey, in some parts of the universe, maybe not in contempo casual, but in some parts, it's considered cool to know what's going on in the world.
Oh, God.
What's up, regular size man?
I have to go to this other chair. Oh, this is a better energy.
For this list, we're looking at each and every time Paul made us fall ever so slightly more in love with him. If we missed your favorite Rudd moment, be sure to let us know about it in the comments. All right, let's get into it. Number 10, Robert De Niro impression, Knocked Up. Any comic actor worth their salt has probably got a good De Niro impression in their arsenal.
My shoes! Hey, there's all this baby goo on it.
Paul Rudd is no exception. In 2007's Knocked Up, he gets the chance to show it off. Over a slightly tense double date, Rudd's Pete and Seth Rogen's Ben bond over their mutual love of pop culture, Back to the Future, and, of course, the man himself, Robert De Niro. Rudd expertly smushes his face up, puts on that familiar squinty frown, and ponders what it might be like if someone puked on the big man's shoes.
These shoes? Hey, on these shoes? Did you puke on my shoes?
He has other hilarious bits in the movie, playing well off of Rogen and Leslie Mann, but this is our favorite.
How can you fight with him? Look at his face. I just want to kiss it.
Number 9, Picking Up Trash, Wet Hot American Summer. You know when a teenager throws a temper tantrum? Well, Paul Rudd expertly channels that dramatic teen energy in this next entry. Wet Hot American Summer is a cult classic and delightfully over the top, giving Rudd and the other cast members the chance to go all out.
What you writing on?
My journal. Write my thoughts in it every day.
Oh, you mean a journal?
Yeah, whatever.
Rudd is laugh-out-loud funny as Andy, the hot camp counselor who's dating Katie, but trying to get into everyone else's pants at the same time.
Maybe go out to Gunner's Pass one last time.
God damn it, Katie, you're suffocating me. I'm choking, all right? Give me some breathing room.
His best moments come when he proves just how pathetic this guy really is.
Are you gonna clean that up?
Oh, yeah. I will. I don't have time right now.
In particular, when he throws his lunch tray on the cafeteria floor and then huffs and pouts his way through the cleanup process. Seriously, the way he moves his body in this scene is art. Number 8, Eating Tacos, Avengers Endgame. What does a guy gotta do to eat his tacos in some peace around the Avengers compound? Scott Lang, also known as Ant-Man, kinda gets the short end of the stick when it comes to the MCU. He makes a fool of himself when he meets Captain America in Civil War, and he gets stuck testing out the time travel device in Endgame.
Somebody peed my pants.
Oh, thank God.
But I don't know if it was baby me or old me. Or just me.
But because he's Paul Rudd, he also usually ends up bringing a little bit of levity and delight to the screen.
Morag's a planet. Quill was a person.
Like a planet? Like in outer space?
Oh, look. It's like a little puppy, all happy and everything.
This scene is funny from start to finish, especially with the little quips at Scott's expense.
Brody, careful on re-entry. There's an idiot in the landing zone.
Hulk sweetly offering him a taco is the perfect cherry on top. We're just glad Ant-Man finally got some food in him. Number 7, Cher and Josh kiss, Clueless. Long before he was starring in every Judd Apatow movie imaginable, Paul Rudd was breaking hearts and taking names as Josh, Cher's love interest in Clueless.
Some people are not lucky enough to be as naturally adorable as you are.
Stop it. You're making me blush.
As the movie unfolds, the audience knows Cher loves Josh long before she figures it out herself. Who wouldn't? Like, he's kind of a Baldwin.
Oh my God. I love Josh.
When Cher finally sees the light, she dances around him and her feelings, right up until that perfect scene on the staircase. Watching Paul Rudd fumble over his words while he tells Cher she's beautiful will never not make our hearts beat fast.
You think I'm beautiful?
You know you're gorgeous, all right? And popular, and
And then that too perfect kiss? We are goners. Number 6, Surfing Lesson, Forgetting Sarah Marshall. There's a lot to love about 2008's Forgetting Sarah Marshall, but Paul Rudd steals just about every single scene he's in.
Are you Chuck?
Oh, man,
They won't change that flyer. That's my mainland name. My Hawaiian name is Kunu.
Oh, cool. Sorry. Yeah.
Nah, it's all good.
Does Kunu have some, cool Hawaiian meaning?
It means Chuck.
As Kunu, the lovable, if extremely dumb surfing instructor at the Turtle Bay Resort, Rudd has plenty of hilarious moments, but the scene where he gives Jason Segel's character surfing lessons is too funny to let pass.
Don't do anything. Don't try to surf. Don't do it. The less you do, the more you do.
Almost every line in this scene is comic gold. From
The weather outside is weather
to the hysterical "when life gives you lemons" mantra, every bit of Kunu in this movie is worth soaking up.
Hey, look, man, if you're attacked by a shark, are you gonna give up surfing?
Probably, yeah.
Let's go in, all right? Tacos are on me.
Number 5. Bobby Newport's campaign ads. Parks and Recreation. Between Kunu and Bobby Newport, is there anyone who plays a doofus better than Paul Rudd? When Leslie Knope runs for Pawnee City Council in Parks and Rec's 4th season, she comes up against an unlikely foe in Bobby Newport.
You're not running unopposed. You're very opposed by me.
Oh, terrific. I love meeting people. I love it. Yeah. What do you guys do?
We just told you.
Entitled and wealthy Bobby may be, but intelligent he is not, which results in some amusing antics.
Hey, I've got an idea. How about you quit running, then I win, but then I let you do all the work.
Rudd plays well off of Amy Poehler and the rest of the cast, but he really shines in Newport's campaign ads. He waxes poetic about how much he loves dogs and makes strong use of his famous connections.
Hi, I'm Bobby Newport. My dad is friends with John Cougar Mellencamp. That's pretty cool.
Hey, with qualifications like that, how could you not vote for the guy? Number 4. Sex Panther. Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. Time to musk up. Most people might best remember Anchorman for Will Ferrell's leading role or Steve Carell's hilarious turn as Brick Tamland.
I love lamp. Do you really love the lamp, or are you just saying it because you saw it?
I love lamp. I love lamp.
But Paul Rudd's Brian Fantana is just as memorable in this sea of comedians. For one moment in particular. When getting ready for a date, Fantana pulls out his impressive collection of colognes and decides to go with Sex Panther. What's that, you might ask? Well, it's illegal in 9 countries, probably due to its gasoline scent and unique ingredients.
Yep, it's made with bits of real panther, so you know it's good.
It's quite pungent.
How could the ladies resist? Fantana's cologne may be absolutely disgusting, but we'll always love it for giving us that iconic line.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Number 3. Mirror Scene. Wanderlust. Even if you haven't seen the movie, you're probably familiar with the infamous mirror scene. Here's a little refresher. Jennifer Aniston's Linda and George, played by Rudd, are a married couple from New York City who find themselves at a hippie, free love commune in Georgia.
Got a door? Way? Got a doorway?
Doors close us off from one another. We like to keep a nice open flow in the house.
The two decide to experiment with other couples, but George needs to hype himself up first.
This was your idea, George. It's a good idea, right? It's a good idea.
Watching Rudd's obvious apprehensive George try to get himself in the mood before doing the deed is one of the funniest scenes in the movie. It's hard not to laugh, and hard to believe he didn't lose it while filming. We'd like to see the bloopers, please.
This is good. Tonight's the night. This is
Yes.
it. This is this is what it's about.
Yeah.
No shackles. We're doing this as a team.
Number 2, slapping the bass. I love you, man. We just have one question for you. Do you slap the bass big time? Well, we know for a fact Paul Rudd does. Now, if only he could figure out what accent he's speaking in.
What is that? You sound like a leprechaun.
No,
What is
that's a
that?
reggae guy. I just did reggae.
Doesn't sound.
Doesn't sound reggae?
No.
Slap the bass.
In I Love You, Man, Paul Rudd plays Peter, a groom-to-be in need of a best man. The only problem is, he doesn't have any friends. Enter Jason Segel, who plays the laid-back cool guy to Rudd's uptight nerd. As Segel and Rudd get closer, Peter starts to open up a bit more to his fiancée, leading to this inimitable scene.
Good, right?
Yeah. You do it that high when you do it?
It's one of the first things to come to mind when you think of Paul Rudd. We wonder how often he gets asked to do it in public.
This is exactly what I look like when I jam out, man. When I jam with my bass. Slap at the bass, man. Slapping the bass, man.
There you go.
Slap at that bass, man. I slap at that bass.
I'm sorry for that impression, by the way. Anyway, As you can tell, I'm having a really fun time with this list, and our number 1 pick is just another reason why we've loved Paul all these years. Anyway, so let's take a look at some honorable mentions, one of which is a personal favorite of mine, and then we will pick our number 1 moment that made us love Paul Rudd. Coffee rant. Role models. Don't get between a man and his large black coffee.
No, Venti is 20.
Danny.
Yeah. Large is large. In fact, tall is large, and grande is Spanish for large. Venti's the only one that doesn't mean large. It's also the only one that's Italian. Congratulations, you're stupid in 3 languages.
Paris. Romeo and Juliet. Paul Rudd, thou art a man of wax.
Will you now deny to dance?
A man, young lady, such a man.
Cap. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Only his friends call him Cap.
Cap needed help.
Cap?
Captain America, Captain Cap. It's what we call him. If you're a friend, I'm not saying I'm a friend of, oh, little, I know him.
Air piano. Friends. No piano. Wouldn't stop a true pianist.
You are really good.
Tell me about it. They came together. You can say that again, Paul.
You look like you've had a bad day.
Hey, tell me about it.
Well, you came in here looking like crap and you haven't said very much.
You can say that again.
Well, you came in here looking like crap and you haven't said very much.
Hey, tell me about it.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Mac and Me. Late Night with Conan O'Brien and Conan. Paul Rudd is always delightful on late night talk shows, whether it be Steven, Seth, or one of the Jimmys. But his best appearances and his most enduring running gag always happen on Conan.
I always try and conduct a serious interview and you ruin it.
The bit started back in 2004, when Rudd promised a scene from the upcoming Friends series finale for Conan's audience. Instead, he played a clip from the 1988 sci-fi movie Mac and Me.
I didn't see that coming, I have to say.
No, I know.
Didn't see it going that way.
There's a lot of surprises in the last episode.
Almost 20 years later, and Rudd still keeps the joke going, whether he's promoting an Apatow release or Ant-Man. We gotta say, we appreciate the commitment to the gag.
Will I never learn with you?
And it's still funny. Paul Rudd is one of those celebrities where I'm like, dude, do you know how famous and attractive you are? Because I feel like he doesn't sometimes, because he's so funny and normal and cool. Anyway, be sure to let us know in the comments which of these moments you quote 60% of the time, every time. Or come tell me on Twitter or Instagram, or on my YouTube channel. See ya.